I'm doing live. Hi guys, look at my plate. Rasta Jose says the best food on the planet. Look at his plate. He went for seconds. Seconds and third. Somebody is happy with their Sunday meal today. Well guys, wax it off. Plate empty. Delicious. How are you doing? Well, I'm stuck with my rasta, so that means we're for keeps. We're for keeps forever and ever and ever. How do you hold, man? This is the way to time, man. Cook good food. Who wanted to hear the tip up? Tell them, Ozzy, how be tired? Cook good food?
I said it then. You said the time?
How be time?
Hey, as if you all know the
I'm trying to set this thing.
oh man, save it in my
You catch it? You catch it? Oh, okay, there you go.
Well, you know it, so.
I'm coming here. Here. No, but no, it's sideways. It's not. No, but it's because if I was using the laptop, it would have been more feasible. Anyway, guys, this is a chat up. It's my Sunday reflection on what are going. Yeah, as Jose said, giving it a tip of the whole man. Yes, been there 3 times, huh?
I see I give you our tips them. She will give you the ingredients. Me only can tell us at work. If you all don't look a young girl out there, not for the big decent ladies them way. Have them husband. Them no like how me know too.
Them know the tips.
It's only true, me are the only one out of the group who don't carry a big tummy. From me get married, then say married don't show up on me because me don't carry no big tummy.
After how long? 7 years?
Yeah. Me just remain myself. I wasn't a big eater. I never fancy of a lot of food stuff. Always careful about what me eat. Skeptic bad. So now me pick. And me meet one lady now where
Cook your favorites.
she pick too, you know. But she cook often. Me like that.
The thing is, I pick, but it has to be proper.
That's
proper
why she
meal.
pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't think eat a lot of anything.
Conversation is not about us. It's about you young people. If you not look, or if you not see it.
The way to hold a man, make sure you can cook.
You can cook?
He's gonna go a road. Yeah?
Hey girl. You could have be like a stallion in a bed. Or Megan 3 stallion or 4 stallion or 5. After the game of that done, what else? You better go in the kitchen. Now if you want to start the party forever, go in the kitchen and stay there.
Learn how to cook.
Live in your kitchen, girl.
So when you hear them say, woman tie your man and woman take away your man from you,
Not even gym enough about. If you live well in your kitchen, not even gym, because the food where you eat, it's medicines.
So it keeps you.
Yeah, and it gives you all the curves.
You get your body.
All the little gullies and all the little buff you want. Proper medication along with proper meditation.
Gotcha. You see, Rasta teach me a lot over the years, boo. You have been
good food.
Very educational. You know, you teach me a lot
the food where we
things
eat.
that, you know,
Trust
I didn't know.
It's medication. This is
roti.
Yeah, they call it leavened bread. back in the days when Christ is there on earth.
Oh.
They call it leavened bread because it don't make with any raisin agents or little or no raisin agents. And simple ingredients.
It stretches.
Yes.
No matter how small it is, it stretches.
You can tear one in all 50. And bread I get a bite. You know what I mean? And the dal here, trust me. So, what I say is, the best way to eat is like together. And the best tasting food is when your ingredients are together properly marinated.
And all natural too.
Yum yum. Right now I go for seconds and third. Because see, there are food here where I didn't even touch it. That's
you haven't had your
curry
curry
fish.
fish yet? A pure dal.
I haven't touched that. You know what I mean? Yes, so.
Black eyed peas, seasoned rice.
So,
nice.
right. So you see what I'm talking about? Me already satisfied.
And in vegetables.
It's not about a bellyful. It's about satisfying your taste buds. It's for health reason. It's more delighted when you get your taste bud being satisfied. You know what I mean? You don't matter how much you eat, you don't the whole place. No, your body just want a small fraction from all that big old whack where you have to eat.
Well, guys, so this is the keeper. This is the keeper, hugging up my rasta.
So, good food.
When I'm mourning for my goat loss and I'm bawling.
All when me bad so, I'm miserable on this.
Isn't
he
he
cute?
cute?
The kitchen.
I cute as rasta.
I want to get even more nice too sometimes. She don't want to go shorts and something.
You look sexy, Lord have mercy.
I mean, she already sexy, you know.
We're old, but we're not cool.
You know what I mean? For the people that who can understand, we have the levels of brain.
Lord have mercy, the Lord knows why He gave me this one. Although Him say, I say it to pray to because the church practices, and if we study the Bible properly, we would realize that Satan we worship. And since my church is the head of all the church them in the world, and everybody are following. That means we all are follow Satan and worship Satan. Oh Lord help me, God help me so.
The topic is very, very deep.
It's very deep
and
sensitive.
For all well-thinking Jamaican, no hard feelings, no disrespect meant to the society
of the church
of
people.
Churches, but the reality still exists and it should play an integral role in how people understand what is religion. So I was just sharing my vision this morning to
his interpretation of the Bible, certain verses that
interpretation
we
of the
misunderstand
vision,
in our
because
society.
she get up this morning and she went to church, by the time he rise up, I never seen her and I see the whole house
empty.
like,
I got to my favorite little spot to pray. Church.
But from my studies and point of view, where we can just have a simple, small topic about, about that.
Which after you interpreted relates, sounds rational, yeah. So if you say Satan in the church, yes, because sometimes you see some terrible things happen to some terrible people who has been so good.
I just tell her that
to be good all the time.
Understand where,
and it hurts.
If these people were who they say they are, the people wouldn't be starving, the people wouldn't be hungry, the people wouldn't short of knowledge,
depressed.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Bad
one part of the
to them
scripture
as
said,
well.
It's raiment's food and shelter. And the church is supposed to provide that for the homeless, the poor. The blind must be led, the hungry must be fed, and the weak must be cared for. Now, the churches, they have a big role in how the governments operate in our country. so to speak. So I say, in my opinion, if the 90% of the people who join this corporation should think humanly, all the troubles that here now that facing our people, like a small fraction of the people, because it was set there for this small fraction, and I don't know why, but I'm saying to her that the people who are in government was chosen because they are offsprings of fallen angels. And it's not me who say it, it is written in the scripture, and I can direct all my studies to where I learn and how I accumulate my information when I put one and two together. Now, the same people who crucified the Messiah, when him come and say, okay, don't worship in the church, in the synagogue, him turn over the gamble table, him leg of the bird, him free every soul out of the den off. Because they were playing ship sail with the people, them soul. All now them still doing it with the churches, using the churches to collectively buying and selling souls to the devil, because the way I see it going on, if the church should lead you to heaven, it should bring you there alive. I would say if the people now who are working all the days of their life, not supposed to enjoy and fulfill what they work for all their life, is it they're supposed to look for death after all of these? That's the only reward I see given unto man when them work hard and try to do the things that to make you. So I'm just saying to her, trying to direct her, that money is the God that here in her. Because the Christ that you people said is God, Jesus, he was sold for 30 pieces of silver and gold. Because of the truth he speak unto the people. Pharaoh didn't like that, and Pharaoh needed people them to build the city around the gold and the oil and the diamonds, so he could formulate a security system to reap the wealth and slave the people and starve them likewise. Jesus was the Messiah who came around, see what his ambition was, and tell the people the truth, not to pay no tax, because Pharaoh don't own the earth. And Pharaoh is in the same representation of Satan himself, who trying to tempt the same Jesus upon the mountaintop, showing Jesus the city, and said, if you bow to me, I'll give you that city. Now Jesus just look at him and laugh, because his city is in God's world. He is not, his city is just a small little fraction in the world where God owned, God created, Jesus himself, every soul. So I'm just saying, people must look into these things. He was sold out for 30 pieces of silver and gold. Pharaoh control the people by controlling the wealth, or most of the wealth. Now the banking system is the God in which people worship. It decide and make decisions for the whole world. The business sector and all these people.
And creates the money for the people.
Now they create the educational pattern, they create the medicational pattern, they create all the pharmaceuticals outlets and the pharmaceutical developing companies. They build all of the things. If you have a headache, them give you a tablet and so on. They pay you to keep quiet. By the end of the day, they give you a salary.
When we're under stress and heartbreak,
so I'm just trying to show that we are in slavery. So if God was real, like they say, He would free his people from bondage. But he's been with them from that time till now. He never leave them. So I want to show my wife this. The same Messiah, Jesus, that they crucified. He's been with the people all the time. He's been with them from that time till now. Every day, he visit the people there. And when him say, I came unto my people and him accept me not. Every day he came unto his people. Look at me. I'm a sovereign. Who know who I am? No one here in her know who I am.
No one knows who we are, but Jesus says he's coming back dreader than how he left.
He said, so I'm just trying to remind her.
In the Bible, that's what he said.
Yes,
I'm coming back
because
dreader.
all the illustration that I draw with this conversation this morning is that he said he's not going to come as a lamb to be slaughtered anymore. I'm trying to tell my wife that they didn't crucify Jesus. They slaughtered him. And that's the truth. You can come at me if you like, because I have proof. I'm from the whole in scriptures. I'm a Hebrew child. So I can tell you, he was buried in the mountain of the kings. Okay? So now his blood was caught up onto the mountain of the kings, and he was well received. He was a lamb that was slaughtered for the awakening of the people. He was chosen to awake the people, to set the people upon a certain realization as to what Pharaoh's plan was and how. And once the people realized, they would rebel. But if you stay silent, it continues. Now, he was slaughtered, and the golden cup was set there to catch his blood, and they drink his blood in a ceremony.
That's what the dogs did to my goat. My goats.
So you see why
they slaughtered the God spiritually.
So you see why the people of this earth continue to lose in them life, being slaughtered, not being crucified, because the Son of Man is always gonna seen as a rebellion against the law of this earth, lawmaker. These laws that they could make have nothing to do with God. This church that the people worship through is the synagogue. Now, even the Bible itself warns you about the synagogue and the discountful seat that you sit in when you attend the ceremony or the ritual at the synagogue.
Wow.
You're participating into a devil's ritual. And then now the Catholic make it so prominent and so real, so fierce, they start giving the people them things to eat, represent Christ's flesh, and drinking out of the same gold cup in which they catch the blood. They call it the chalice. They catch his blood in the chalice.
So we crucified
and
Jesus,
there
and
are 12 disciples.
Dreadful ways for us.
12 disciples who formulate to worship the devil and to bring back.
Oh Lord, help us so.
This is what the church has been doing over the years, and been manipulating and slaughtering and drinking the blood of the innocent.
Oh.
I'm not afraid to say this. This is what's been happening. If you look through the whole crucifixion,
they imagine the wine to be the blood.
Right.
Aww.
So that's why they even said the prophet must not drink of the wine because it is a fornication wine. It was fornicated with. Meaning the devil herself bathed and mingled in our drinks, in our food.
Wow.
Their blood, their fornication, whatever. And they create this ritual that every Sunday, who decided that the day we worship the Pope, the day our church worship the Pope, He is God.
So
in
we're
earth.
doing devil worshipping here
You're
on
not
earth.
worshiping towards heaven.
We better say
You
we
were
prayers
taught-
to we God.
You were taught to direct your prayer to Him who is above you,
Wow.
the one who pray for you and anoint you. Him said, Him been anointed by God or Jesus, but you have never seen that ceremony or witnessed the anointment of this prophet or priest or person which preach to you, in which they think he is holy. But the money is what make him more powerful. The money is what separates
Because everybody wants
us
the money, so you obey to get the money.
from
because
them.
the Bible teaches you, guides you on how to get the money.
Because they
from
have
the people with
the money.
So you obey the Bible.
And if you don't obey them, they're going to lock off your wealth. If you have it in the bank, they will lock it off and they will lock off the food. This is how the microchip is coming in. This is what they want to do to us. That's why they're bringing in the New World Order. Because Lucifer decided to we know and expose his doings, Pharaoh, he is now coming with the real thing. He's going to seize your money. Because his real name is Caesar.
Caesar comes to
The bank.
Exactly.
Is the snake, is the head of the snake, is the head of the economy. The bank is what decides what goes for the government and what goes for the economy, the banks, corporations. Now, you have the skull and you have the bone. The skull means the head and the bone means member. The number 666. If you or people are studying what is coming, you already know that it's already here.
No, but that's in the Bible it says 666 it represents Satan. So if you see the 666, that is the Satan.
It's the name of.
So why does it separate?
It's
it
the
in
name
Bible?
of Lucifer, and if you spell the number 666, you get the name Vicarious Fideli. That's the name of Lucifer. That make money. His name is Caesar, the Caesar.
Okay.
He's the one who created money and used money to separate the people by buying them soul down to the earth. You have to work for money. All of you Christians don't work for God. You don't work towards the kingdom of heaven. You work towards the kingdom. You work towards the kingdom of death. Because that's the only reward for sinners. It's in the Bible.
But
you must
Satan
read
is a liar.
God says the wages of sin is death. That's what they write in the Bible. And they want you to believe that God says this. Death is the wage of sin. For every man that follow this system and work for this system shall face the word death. It said again, not even the dog that piss upon the wall of Babylon shall escape my wrath. You think that is God speaking, but that's the devil speaking.
God wouldn't do that to us.
God doesn't wrath on his people.
God loves us.
He doesn't create wrath and judgment for his people. Lucifer is the one who is vexed.
Yeah.
He is the one who is in anguish. So he's taking it out on the people.
On the people. Wow.
And he's using the biggest entity, the biggest gathering where the people is gathered. The biggest crowd, he's using that entity to
church.
manipulate, which is the church.
The church, yeah.
And the music and the organs which they play, the harps in which they play the music upon, the voice that come out is voice of angel that been chopped within or beneath.
Aww.
And
So
the fallen
music
angel,
is heavenly,
they laughed and they smiled down on us
singing.
because we are their agent that keep them happy.
Happy.
We must sing for them.
Now we have to sing
The Bible
for
said,
them.
even the singers and the players of instrument shall they capture. I stop the music because of that. And for every rasta now in Jamaican diaspora that is doing this type of music, dancehall music, it is the forbidden music, and they are doing the forbidden dance, and they are doing the ritual with it. There are certain particular leader or gatekeeper here in government, Minister of Gender, and she's the one who is orchestrating the ritual into Emancipation Park to keep those
In the music.
warriors that been chained beneath continue chained beneath. These rituals is to keep them where they are and to keep you where you are. With a little pay stubs by the end of the week to get your food and that, and they know how much keep you for the week, for the month, for 2 days, how much household, how much plate of food you eat.
Till you die.
Until you die.
So we
You've
are
been programmed.
destined to die, but we just
If
don't know
you
when.
don't change that composition,
How is it gonna change?
I am in the realms of change.
Oh.
I recognize this. I am not Illuminati.
It's God in his kingly character,
God
come in
in
a
his
dreadful
kingly
form.
He said he won't come again into a lamb to be slaughtered, but he will come in a name that is dreadful and terrible amongst Eden.
That nobody likes.
So if anyone see this, know that I'm saying, and you know something that is different, I'm sharing my vision with you, my brothers and sisters. Not trying to be a dictator.
No.
I try to tell you how to choose your line of worship, how do you direct your worship to. But what I'm saying to you is we shouldn't be working for material freedom or material independence.
Because you just work on that.
We should be working for our soul to be free and our meditation to be accepted into Zion. That will set your soul free.
That's what the song says.
That doesn't mean
acceptable in thy sight.
in material world we still don't need coins to access these machines that are accessible. We still need these money, these coins, but we're not gonna sell our soul
to the devil.
To the devil that is running the earth. Because the laws of the earth is not initially the laws of nature. So that means it's not the law of the Holy One, God in his kingly character, or Christ, or the Messiah. Whoever you celestially think him is, or he is.
Wow.
It's not about
Yes,
competition. We must stop competing with each other. We are both born and bred and privileged and given great wisdom within, to be one within ourselves and protect our whole souls. Now we're losing all our whole souls, all our kids. Our kids is our whole souls, not our furnitures.
Yeah. We lose our families.
So we must get
Lose
back
our
to ourselves.
families,
Please
lose our kids.
free yourself from
They
the
don't have
chains
love for each
of
other
religion,
no more.
from the chain that
Yeah.
bind and separate us.
It's all
Money
about hatred
is the God you worship.
and the money God that they worship.
Without money, you die. You cannot, and if you think I'm lying, tell me and explain to me right now. Is it you think the people are really worshipping the real, true, and living God? Or is it their direction of worship being channeled to the money God and hurt? The hybrids that was born from fallen angel that make love unto pretty human. And that's why they're saying the devil always use pretty girls to catch the rest of the world. No.
Lucifer was the prettiest angel.
They said a story in the Bible that God loved babies. They say when Pharaoh realized there was a Messiah that born within, he sent out his soldiers to kill every young born child in the community.
But God wouldn't kill
And if the blood written in the sign of a cross wasn't on your door, everybody inside your household would die. If you think I'm lying, watch back the crucifixion. Every young boy baby was supposed to die when Pharaoh realized that one did born with such power to expose him.
Wow.
Now, this is the same system we've been worshipping. The blood, the sacrifice. That's why they slaughtered Jesus Christ. They didn't crucify Jesus. They slaughtered Jesus Christ. They killed him like a goat.
Bad way.
And they used a chalice to catch his blood. And they share him blood into a ceremonial ceremony in which they use as a symbol to keep us beneath.
Suppressed. Wow. Sounds scary.
It wasn't. We are supposed to be our brother's keeper. So the story, when them tell you in the Bible that Cain killed Abel, that's the same story. It's not Cain killing Abel. It's black man killing black man. Because they were bought by the slave master, the killers, the angel of death, blood sacrifice. And they continue selling their young babies now in Jamaica and all over the world.
Yeah, people sell babies all the time when it become too expensive.
The Jewish people
to take care of them. They give them
every day they kill at
they
least
feel is more able.
90 babies from different denominations, from different languages. The Jew that run the world now, you know what I'm talking about. The Jew, they are rabbis, they are running the world. They are on top of the food chain. They control all the money in the world and the wealth. Can you believe that Jew would come back and run America? Tell me somebody in a comment if you think that the Jew would come back and run America after the Holocaust, when 6 million Jews did die.
And then they still come back and take over.
And the American fall years ago. America is no longer America. It is really run by the Jewish people, the rabbis. And all the black men that is wealthy in America and Europe is a puppet for these rabbis. Because all the money and the wealth in the West controlled by them is for them. You can't have no money for yourself. Can you print your own money with your own face on it here and spend it here with the banking system that they created? No, you can't do that. So this is the one world order where all banks belongs to one family. All corporation
belongs to Caesar. That's why it say give unto
So I'm not
Caesar
trying to
what
tell my
belongs
wife
to
that
Caesar.
she must leave the Catholic Church.
That's
Even though
just
I
what it
swear
is.
to the Almighty that I would really want to tell her that in plain words, but it's not my job. But it's my job to remind her
Of what it is that
of who she really is.
is.
And she's a child, she's a daughter of Zion, the daughter of Gaia, Mother Earth. And there is no ritual to get you back to Gaia, but there is ritual to stop you from get back to yourself. And for that, all of these Sunday church, that you people take away the people from living. Sunday supposed to be a day where families come together and plan our plans for the week. Not for the week, but for the strong ahead. We must not use this word, the week, for the week or for the weekend. The weekend
Weak
is
is
when
because in the English language, weak means you're weak. We don't
so
want to say
we
you're
continue
weak.
doing
So you said
saying
the
these
strong day,
words.
the strong end.
Yes, we're supposed to make
Instead
plans
of weak day, strong day.
and initiate negotiations for the stronger
Day to come.
ahead.
A stronger week.
Because
Stronger
we're
days.
moving ahead. So for the stronger days ahead.
Wow.
Are the stronger days to come.
Stronger work days. The stronger
And
work days.
we are
to
going
come.
to talk this into power.
Okay, let's work for the stronger work days to come.
We ain't going to get weak soon. That's
We're not
not
getting
soon.
weak. We're gonna be stronger to the
So
stronger
as long as
work
we know
days
how
to
to
come.
state our conversation and construct our conversation in our own language, that's the key factor, because there's a language barrier in which if you are not seeing through the subliminal messages, you won't see the language barrier, but there's a language barrier that holds us apart from each other. And we have to break that language barrier by speaking our own language.
Yep.
No, forward.
Forward.
No, and forever.
Yep.
I'm say forward ever and backward never.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, have a happy Sunday, peoples.
So
That's
anybody
the message for today.
Anybody feel offended and upset? Please,
Oh, Satan,
send us a text. Send us a text of your understanding of what I just manifest.
If it is upsetting or if it is confusing or not clear, needs a
I'm
little
not here to
clarification.
explain it for you or to you.
But it's an individual thing for you to
It's
understand.
already there. The written is on the wall.
But this is why a lot of people always say, Chrissy, I'm not understanding the Bible. It is so contradictory that I'm confused, that I don't feel motivated to go to church.
We are born.
Because this is the reason. So
All
Rasta
the
explained
things
it out
that
to
you
you
are
what it
doing
actually
now,
is.
You get up
It
in the
is
morning,
going to be contradictory
and it's one thing in your
because
mind. When you're a child,
some of it is untrue.
you're going to go to
because
school.
of the interpretations over the
So
years.
you're going to wake
too.
up and you're going to reach at school at 7:30. And you're going to have class. And you're going to leave school at 3:30 in the evening. And you're going to go home and you're going to do your homework. And you're going to eat your dinner. You're going to go to your bed. And you're going to wake up again, eat your breakfast, go to school.
The whole routine.
And it's a routine until you become an adult. They controlled you.
It's a practice, so you can, just like how you learn
It's
it
a
when you're in
ritual.
school, it's a ritual, it becomes a habit.
And the ritual, you
Habitual.
practice it to become habitual. And it becomes you instead of you devour it. It heats you up, it consumes you up, and you become, it's like everything that they want.
Yep.
a fully programmed AI.
Program AI. Wow.
So from you reach adult stage, they say you must take a wife, or the girl must go find a husband and go out on her own and go have kids. And you must dream of having a big house with a big bank account with a picket fence around it and 2 babies. With a man that beats you and black and blue your eye, but you still pay for your medication and pay for the kids to go to school, and he still bought you a nice car and make you live in a nice house, but that's the price you have to pay. Black and blue eye, kicking your stomach, and you must have matey. The other rest girls that they have out there that they run around in their sport car and pick them up and go down to the place where them call where Andrew Wellness go. Tell me what the place is.
We don't know where Andrew Wellness go. What the heck? You reach Andrew
down a Port Royal, down
where you call it, back road?
No, him go down a Port Villa.
Port Henderson.
No,
areas.
Royal.
Port Royal.
I don't remember the name of the place. But you know, but you don't want to say.
Red light district. Me no, I don't know where Andrew Wellness go. You're going like a mere service. Andrew Wellness is scandalous, you know.
But all of the people, them lead on the God, who must know the God there because the God supposed to. You say the angel was the flux by night. The angel was the flux by night. Who was the angel and while them was the flux by night?
Not me.
I don't know. But anyway, they say who was the watchman who watched the city?
Okay.
It's in the Bible. So when the watchman watches the city, who watches him? So I'm just saying, you know what I mean? These are good games that they're playing with the people and have these people doing this lifetime ritual and all they get by the end of the hard work and the tormentation.
We only get what we see around us.
A stiff jacket in a little 6x6 coffin room where you can't turn 2 sides and all this darkness, not even look a light, no inside there. When them bury you in darkness, imagine you live all your life in a light.
So, okay, tell me now.
And when you're dead, you're gone in total darkness, utter darkness. What do you think that is? Hell bound.
So tell me now, is all the
that's
churches...
all in the word. Rich
now,
people, that's all in the word.
Is all the churches under Lucifer's bound?
Yes.
No, what about Jehovah's Witness? They are churches too?
There's
but they said they don't believe in what Catholics and other Christian churches believe in.
It's not their belief. They are not supposed to have belief. They are servants. They are slaves.
Okay, slaves to the Lord.
They are not supposed to have beliefs.
So they have to.
So whether they have beliefs or no, it's irrelevant to the power in which they serve. Or the powers at be, because the power at be, they have to work. They have to do what the power of work asks.
So guys,
put them to do.
What?
So just like how Peter did deny Christ.
This thing is no rewarding at all. No makes sense.
But do they have a stairway? If they are not connected to to Lucifer, they have a stairway or a door to heaven or to God. If they are so different, if the Jehovah's Witnesses are so different from the rest of religion, though they have the gateway to the truth, to God or heaven, does they? No. And they need a written agreement with the body of churches in the world in order to operate. Just like how you can't come build up a school by yourself and get your name and teach people.
You still need
you go to prison.
Yeah.
Yes. Because one government run earth. Caesar. You no matter where you want to run, go which corner you want to fucking run, go. Caesar own you.
Hey.
Caesar create.
Well, you say we are Caesar babies.
Yeah, your clothes, your socks, your boot, your bag, your pencil, every fucking thing the slate wheels are right on the backboard. And him create the knowledge in which the spellings of the word, the meaning of the word and all this thing. Now who created it? Yeah. I mean, come on, you people wake up. I'm just trying to wake you up. No offense, my brothers and sisters.
But
No
that's
offense.
what it is.
I'm asking myself the question because I'm looking in the mirror right now and all I'm seeing is myself. So I'm just literally talking to myself. But I hope some well-thinking Jamaican like myself would hear me. And they would give me a thumbs up. And they would know that I'm right. And they would know that I'm on the right way. There's no man on earth belongs to no churches. Because if you check, Jesus didn't belong to a certain particular religion, and that's factual. He didn't tell anybody that he was a Jew. Nobody knows where and when and how. Nobody's. But they slaughtered him.
And because of that, because they tried to get rid of the Bible and get rid of him for so many years, it still exists.
I was scattered like sands of seashore. That's what my father says. She said, Gaia shall multiply. She said, in her I will establish my seeds and my kingdom in her. They can't stop her, and they can't stop her sons and her daughter either, but only if they find themselves. He said, I will scatter my seed like sands of seashore when they try to stop the voice of him who recognized the fake and what Pharaoh planned was, and speak of him and show him up. They try to slaughter his seeds and his generation, and God says, I will scatter him seed like sand of seashore amongst his enemies.
So, if Rastas are all over. Yeah.
I shall be like sands of seashore, and none shall pluck thee out of thy arms. That's what he says, and that's prophetical. And there's no pastor, there's no church, there's no prophet can and tell you the truth about this one that I'm speaking. I'm the only one that have this mark. And I will tell you of this. He said, none shall pluck thee out of my hands.
Okay. I hear you, Rasta.
Have a good Sunday now.
Ja Rastafari.
And I hope you make proper and sign proper signature towards winning for the time ahead. Today is the day where we eat together,
Sundays.
we breathe together, we say oneness.
It's the sun day. The day when the sun comes over us.
Whichever day you choose to do it,
with our families.
that day will be anointed because you're doing it
and
for
this
the
is
right
a blessing
reason.
for the right reason. Right?
Yes.
Bless up. So
I'm-
we'll
I'm-
see
I'm
what,
so satisfied
what
right
I'll
now.
see what Lucifer
I can't
has in
eat
store
anymore.
for us as much as our God.
When Lucifer already show what is up set up, the system there set up, it's set up out there.
What Lucifer have in store for us. And then we have to make a plan how to defeat Lucifer in our lives. Alright? Bless up that one. Have a wonderful Sunday.
Plan for us, we have plan for everyone of us.
Him have a plan for every one of us, but at the same
funniest thing,
time,
I'm not
he
taking
can
what
show
he
each
planned.
one of us him true self, you know.
Yeah, he's not, he can't, he
Yeah,
don't have
Lucifer
no plan
reveals
for me.
himself.
He don't want to give me anything. I go and take what I want.
Okay.
So if you notice, when we go there, we provide. We make provision
How God
in
provides.
order to get what we want.
Yeah.
We are the gods.
Okay.
God and goddess.
Okay.
It's in the Bible. The woman is the goddess of the earth.
That's what in church today they were talking about.
God mean one, singular.
How
Female
Adam
means
said,
both.
Adam said, it's the woman
Plural.
you gave me that made me eat the bad apple and now me start going bad. You need to give me a good woman. Good woman so I can be the good person you want me to be. So ladies, take good care of your man.
That was just
be
a story.
good women. And
You see,
and
Lucifer.
make your man that light of sunshine in the world.
Lucifer is a propaganda mobile.
That you said it.
He tell a lot of lies.
Yeah.
On God.
Satan is a liar. Yeah.
in order for the
You're
people
supposed to do that.
drift from righteousness.
Yeah.
See, I got to do it to Manway back in the days. Never meant to bring in politics, but I have to share it. This is how it works. It is everywhere. Just trying to open up your eyes. It's everywhere. They use it in politics, they use it in music, they use it in church, they use it in every administration to be a demonstration. They want to dominate. So they're using all these different type of entity and life form to capture them, give them a little stipends by the end of the week and say, okay, come back to work and
no good. That's something.
but will they win? Will they win? I said no.
Are we just living to die? Or
No.
are we living to live forever?
No. Mom, sickness is not health and it's not well. Sickness is a disease. Unless you was drinking from the cup of the devil. People get sick, they get disease because they drink from a sinful cup. Mom, the only way to pure yourself is to find yourself at the top of the river and drink from the fountain of life. Don't drink no more from the chalice of Rome. Go and drink straight from the spring and sit there and talk to Gaia. You will heal, Mom. It's a state of mind. Don't let them control your consciousness. You are sick of the sinful factors that surround your life. My mom, you can be healed. Doctors wasn't sent from heaven to heal people. Medication is not meditation. Your food, mom. Remember, go to the head of the fountain and drink from the spring of life, and you will be healed. All the people that have been going to Bath Fountain, do they know how that come about, how that exists, and how it was discovered? That's a healing ground. You are a daughter of Zion, Mom. Stop going to the hospital. Stop taking this medication. Take meditation, not medication. Go and talk to your sister, your goddess. Your goddess within you, and ask her to excuse your ignorance and to help you to heal in the right way.
Amen.
Cha-cha. That's all I want to people.
Bless up Sunday. We're off.
For the lady, we have the spice in her hands.
Yes, I'm a time man with the food. Ladies,
Yes.
that's the way
See
to
how
do
long
it.
I run up and down out there. Cook good food, you know, or for a boyfriend or on a friend.